I see you noticed the glasses. Let's talk about it.
Are you sensitive to more than just your boss's opinion of your work performance?
Wait, what?
What about your family and friends' dismissiveness of your mental health and constant struggle to rehabilitate your fractured psyche?
Holy shit!
Then go grab a pair of FL41 Huga migraine glasses. Expertly tinted, durable, and lightweight, Huga's indoor FL41 filter migraine glasses block most harmful blue-green light wavelengths that trigger light sensitivity, migraines, and headaches. They also protect from the government's nanite tracking placed in the COVID-19 11 vaccine. Satisfaction guaranteed. Nearly 90% of customers noticed relief from migraine symptoms and light sensitivity. But be aware, these glasses do not work for everyone. Hey, Robert Brownie Jr., we get it. You got cool glasses. Can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to take a nap. This self-deprecating humor is getting a little bit layered. Anyway, welcome back to
the Interplanetary Travel of the Owlsclaw Crew.
Session 3.
What's on the menu? Well, I got these glasses. The army told me that they hit my head one too many times, and now I gotta take this medication, and I gotta wear these fucking glasses or my head's gonna explode. So that's pretty cool. And I finished writing the script of the album with the help of James and a few of the other And I finished writing the script of the album and I finished writing the script. Finished writing the script for the story of the album with the help of James and a few of the other Owlsclaw members. That's exciting. We got an interview with Lanique, or Keisha. Today we're gonna talk about love. You guys can't see my eyes because of the glasses, but I hate this topic. Yeah, I hate this topic. I don't like it. Contrary to all my songs, I just don't like this topic. In particular, we're talking about Truly Beloved, my first feature since James.
48 bars later and we murdered the game. 48 bars later and we put it to shame. 48 bars later and we murdered the game. 48 bars later and we put it to shame. You got a dilemma, the minister of sinister thoughts, trying to open the door, but I got the game unlocked, causing these M's.
Yeah, we did that. We did do that. Yes. Oh, what do we have here?
Hey, buddy, I have an idea. How about we stop using songs from 2012 that fucking embarrass us?
Fuck you. Don't call me buddy. I'll do what I want. Anyway, back to Truly Beloved. We got Lanique on the track. That's Tim's wife, for those who don't know. They recently released a single together, and I'm sure we're gonna get to that later on in the episode, so don't worry about that. For the schedule, we'll talk a little bit about me, of course, because, you know. Then we'll go into the interview with Lanique, and we'll wrap it up with a cute little Truly Beloved preview. For those who have been following me, I have a tendency of making love songs about my own personal life. Space Cowboy was about my first love and how she cheated on me. My funny Valentine was about my most recent love and how I needed her to feel anything at all. Well, Truly Beloved is a continuation of my funny Valentine, but not really. Instead, it's more so me accepting the fact I need to move on and let go of the past and appreciate the present. How I can't really love who's in front of me now if I'm still obsessing about who used to be in front of me then. A song of necessity. A song that isn't meant to win back a lost love, but to let go of a love lost. I can't sing. I don't know if you know this or not, but I can't sing.
Each and every step I take, each and every breath I make feels like I'm farther from you. Without you I can never see, without you I will never be the one who could ever be.
Get the fuck out of here! Sorry. I think it's gone. I think it's gone. Yeah, I think it's gone. What is my obsession with self-deprecating humor? Like, anyway, while working on this song and going through the emotional epiphany of the importance of this song, I can only really hear one voice sing this hook.
I'm broken. I don't think they understood what I said. I'm so broken. But I can't stay this way too long. But how can I expect to move on when you promised to never hurt me?
Lanique and I go way back. She's pretty much my big sister and has been a huge inspiration to me musically. So I'm incredibly happy to have her on the album and on today's episode to do this interview. So without dragging this on any further, let's get to it. Let's get to the actual interview if you're ready.
Yep, let's go.
All right. So the intent of the interview is to present my audience to, you and hopefully yours to me. So how would Keisha introduce Lanique?
Well, Lanique is a little on the rough side, the hard side of just an honest person. I like to write music that just speaks from my soul, from my experience, from the experience of others, that I've come across. So Lanique would just be a sweetheart that just like to talk shit in her music. Yeah, every now and then you'll get a little, talking junk, and then you'll get the love side. So it just depends.
I mean, coming from somebody that's known you pretty much all their life, I kind of can't see the difference between Lanique and Lakeisha. What's the difference between Lanique and Lakeisha then?
It ain't really a difference because that's just how I am. Like my peoples that they call me a bully. They say I'm very like do not in a bad bully way, but just more on just pushing them. You know what I mean? So I'm the same. I talk shit on a regular basis. So you can ask my husband. But I'm also a sweetheart. I'll do anything for anybody. So really, there is no difference. It's just Lanique is the music side of me. You know what I mean? Just the soul, the spirit, like things that I won't say. Like I will say that a difference between Keisha and Lanique is that, like me, I don't let people into my business. I don't tell people my business. When I write my music, it comes out because it's coming from me. You understand what I'm saying? So that would probably be the only difference, like, between us.
From artist to artist, I guess finding the right beat is pretty much the most difficult part of the creative process for me. What would you say is the most trying part of the creative process for you?
Starting, like, it depends on the beat. Like, there's times where I get a beat and it's very easy to start, and I'll write a whole first verse, I'll write a whole hook, and then when it comes to that second verse, I'm like, where do I go from here? Yeah. And then there's beats that I might come up with a hook to, but I'll say one of my weaknesses is starting. Sometimes I'll know what I want to write about, but I just don't know how to start it. So every now and then I'll be like, hey, Tim, like, give me a first line, give me one line to start this off. And then that kind of, flows into everything else. But it just kind of depends on the beat. You know what I mean? Finding the right beat, finding the right producer, and that would be it. Like, I think that's probably the hardest.
Yeah, finding the beat is definitely the hardest part for me. But once I get that beat, it just, it's like a snowball effect,
It ain't like that all the time. Sometimes it just depends. It really, honestly and truly depends on the beat. There's beats that I've gotten that I've sat there and I wrote a whole song to. Mm-hmm. There's beats that I've gotten that I've started and then can't finish for months.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends on the music.
That's a good point. That's a fair point. So starting is your most difficult part of the process for you. What would you say is the most enjoyable part for you?
Just screaming and hollering and getting it all out. The most enjoyable part of being an artist is just because I get to say what I want to say, do what I want to do. And if you don't like it, that's cool. And my music is my music. I'm very open. I'm very honest. I say what people feel like, well, you're happily married. You shouldn't be saying those things, whatever. It's something I've been through in my past. I'm going to talk about it, So the fact that I can just write whatever I want to write and say what I want to say is just everything to me. So
that genuineness without repercussion. I got you. Yeah.
Right.
I think that's probably the most enjoyable part for me too. If not that, then I think seeing the final end product, watching it together. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I remember the first time I got to see you perform was at Tim's birthday party a few years back. And you seemed completely unfazed by the world around you. And I'm still kind of getting my feet wet as an artist. So watching you do that is just mind-blowing to me. Watching you do it, watching Greg do it, watching Tim do it. What goes through your mind when you go on stage?
Believe it or not, I'm nervous as hell. I am probably one of the most nervous artists that I know. I really stress because I don't know. I'm just it's like my stomach be hurting. I be stressed. I be like, don't talk to me, because I just want everything to go right, and everything is not going to be 100%, but you just want it to go good. So when I get on stage, I have to talk first. Because if I don't, because that gets my jitters out. You know what I mean? That gets my nervousness out. So that way, when I start singing, it's okay. I'm cool at that point. But I'm up until I hit that stage, I'm nervous. I'm like, okay, you better make sure you sound good. Focus on this. Don't look at this. Don't do this. Just go out there and kill it. And I say a little prayer and I go out there and pray that everything come out as good as it's gonna come out.
It's crazy you say that you're nervous, because I've seen you go on stage a few times now. I've seen you do it, I've seen Tim do it, I've seen Greg do it.
Yeah.
I think out of the three of you, you're the most stone cold confident one. You go up there, you own the stage, you kind of just, it seems like you're the puppet master every time I see you go on stage. Every time. You're just,
that's crazy.
It's crazy that you say that you're nervous, because you seem like you go up there, you're just, you run the show.
That's crazy. I appreciate that. A lot of people always be like, you ain't nervous, you don't be nervous. I'd be like, yes, I do. I'll be ready to die. I really be nervous. I really be nervous, but I get it out. I get it out with the talking. And then once I start singing, I'm like, okay, all right, we here.
So could you tell us a little bit about your last project, Love and Intermission? Does life imitate art, or does art imitate life? What was the inspiration behind the album?
So the funny thing about Love and Intermissions is Tim started getting death threats, because they was like, I know you ain't do this. Talk about you. And I'm like, no. If you listen to Love and Intermissions, it's almost like it's basically a relationship into the new relationship, which would be Tim. You know what I mean? So my past and everything, that some of those songs I wrote 8 years ago. You know what I mean? So it's about Love and Intermissions is about the test of times, the trials that you go through in relationships, the things that women go through in relationships, you know, and just trying to figure life out at the same time. So where you might think you're in love with the puppy love, and then they do something to you. Sometimes you get weak, sometimes you take them back, sometimes you deal with the BS that they put you through. It's just about love, and about, it's bad. You go and you start a good relationship, you go into your mess. Most of the time they cheating, most of the time they doing other stuff. Sometimes, I'm not gonna say most of the time, because everybody always say I label guys. So sometimes you find that they are doing stuff, and vice versa, because I had a guy tell me my hallucinating song, he listened to my song and he was like, it's one of his favorite songs, but when he listened to it, he understood why his wife thinks the way she thinks. Because he realized, dang, I do that stuff. I do this. I cause this. This is why she thinks like this. I really need to check myself. Yeah. And I thought that was like huge. You know what I mean? Because of course my girls, like the girls, they're gonna love that. You know what I mean? But for a guy to come to me and say, you know, your song really made me look at myself and be like, damn, I really do that stuff. You know, and I understand why my wife is so insecure about certain things and why she fusses about this and fusses about that. So it was just going into a good relationship, that relationship going bad, and me being so having a wall up, just like getting to a state where, you know what, I'm cool, I don't trust nobody, and then finally having that wall back broken down and knocked down by somebody so awesome, to where I fell in love and tried to, you know, decided to give love a chance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what it is. So did I go through every single song? Damn near. But there's a couple songs that I haven't gone through, but I've seen my close friends go through. You know what I mean? So I wrote about their experience. So it just
mixture of both. I got you.
Yeah, it's a mixture of both. But he definitely got death threats. And I was like, it's not about him. Lord, I had a life before him. People act like I didn't.
How was it working with your husband on a project like that? Something so intimate about your past relationships, talking about your relationship with your husband.
It was okay. It was cool working with it, because like I said, a lot of those songs had been written years ago, you know, and a lot of times, like Tim, there's nothing that he doesn't know about any past relationship I've been in, nothing that I've done like that. So we have that honesty with each other. So it was very easy, if not easy, it was comforting. So because a lot of those songs were hard to sing, you know, a lot of them were very, very hard to sing. It was another song that I was going to put up there, but I was like, no, because it was just way too emotional for me. But working with him made it very easy, very easy. Like I said, comforting, and it was cool. Like over the year, for the years that we did it. But he wasn't the only producer. We had S-Class, who is a musical genius, just like Tim. We had Crafty up there, and I had another guy up there. I can't think of his name right now, but what's his name? I can't think of his name, but I don't know him as a guy online, but okay. He's really good. So, but the majority of the ones are Tim.
So the last question that I got for you, and it is going to be a little vain. What are your thoughts about our collaboration? What did you think about the song that we did?
I like the song because I can tell that it came from a real place. Like you know, I've been saying this whole interview, like it's honest, it's real, and you can hear it in your voice and your lyrics. So I'm a fan of real music. I just love real music. I love relationship music. I love things like that, and I feel like this one was just very emotional and honest, and that's what I love about it.
I was like I've been saying, super excited to get the chance to do a song with you. I've been wanting to do a song with you since I was a kid, honestly, you know? So, getting the chance to do this song with you, a song that's as honest and as open, it means a lot to me.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I appreciate you even asking. I loved it. I absolutely enjoyed it. So thank you.
no, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for doing this interview. Thanks for, doing the song. But before we cut out, are there any plugs, anything that you want to get out there? Any projects coming out? Anything that you want to tell, my audience about?
I haven't been really, I've written a couple things, but I haven't really been pushing another like music as much lately. But my album Love and Intermissions is out there. My husband and myself we have a single called Real Love.
Yep.
So definitely check that out. That's on some, great love and Black love and beautiful love. So make sure y'all check that out. I kind of switched and put my focus onto the business side of things. So as you know, we got the Red Room. Follow us on Instagram, the Red Room VA. Follow us on Facebook, The Space Red Room, which is a virtual platform where artists like yourself come up there and basically do a 30-minute virtual concert, and we got the lights and the smoke and we make sure the sound is amazing. And we're in Virginia Beach. So if y'all want to perform, of course, hit me up. There is a fee to perform. However, it's a dope platform and y'all would absolutely enjoy it. But yeah, that's what I got going on right now.
Again, I appreciate this so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
You did great. You're a great interviewer.
I'm trying to.
You're not trying, you're doing.
Lanique's social media handles will be in the description below, along with her newest single with Rifik.
It's something about that real love. It's just different. That love that fills your heart up. That make you wanna scream. That everything I dreamed of. It's something about that real love. Something about that real love. That love that fills your heart up. You wanna scream love. That everything I dream.
And her album Love and Intermission, which I highly recommend. As we were saying, love for me is complicated. I've never had time to heal, to focus on myself, and always dependent on seeking happiness from somebody else. I've always been codependent in relationships, and that's a toxic trait and behavior that I'm currently working on. A lot has been going on, and it's why it's taken me this long to put out another video. So I apologize for the wait and thank you all for your patience. Also, thank you to everyone who's been there for me the last few weeks. They know who they are. The album's almost finished and hopefully I can reveal more about it in the next few videos. But I like to play my cards close to my chest so I know everything is placed exactly where I want it to be. I don't want to promise you something that I can't deliver upon. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I'll see you later.
Half of my coin ready to kill. Blinding the boy, seal the deal. I love you too much. Fuck.
Each and every step I take, each and every breath I make feels like I'm farther from you. Without you I could never see, without you I will never be the one who could ever leave.
What is the reason? What is the point? You say that you love me, say it again. I cannot hear you scream with your chest. You're my desire, nothing comes close. Without you I'm lost, without you I'm nothing. Where the fuck are you? I promise I'm here. I am so scared I cannot breathe. Trapped in my head, you were with me. But are you right there, or am I alone? When I had nothing down to the bone, you were right there and offered your soul. Save me from walking my neck in a noose. Spirit within, a reason to live. truly beloved, one of a kind. Up and above it, out of my mind. You were the yin, I am the yang. You were the queen, I am in pain. Truly beloved, one of a kind. Up and above it, out of my mind. You were the yin, I am the yang. You were the queen, I am in pain.
Each and every step I take, each and every breath I make feels like I'm farther from you. Without you I could never see, without you I will never be the one who could ever leave. Each and every step I take, each and every breath I make feels like I'm farther from you. Without you I could never see, without you I will never be the one who could ever leave.
Quick little story time, a little end of the video thing, right? So I bought this mic thing here. It's a newer NW700, and I don't know shit about mics. I don't know shit about mics. I don't know shit about sound engineering. That's why I have a Timothy T-Rifik napper in my goddamn life, right? But I didn't read the description in Amazon, and I need a 48-volt phantom power supply to get this dumb shit to work on my laptop. And I thought only a sound card would be necessary. So hold on. I'm not gonna look for it. I bought one and then that didn't work. So I just got this just chilling on my desk, looking extra as fuck, and I can't do anything with it. I'm so fucking mad. I'm upset, guys. I'm upset. I'm upsetty spaghetti. Also, my room's really nice. Okay. I'm gonna go now. Have a great day. Bye.